That's the time. Hi everyone, it's Jen here from Simple Local Life, and I am back again, end of October, with my friend Elspeth at Wile Farm Market. How are you, Elspeth?
The leaves are falling, and I'm still wearing my summer hat, but as I said to you, I'm going to try to find a new hat for next year, but I think that I've outlived my hat weather.
No, I love this hat, though.
I do, but you know what? It's starting to get a little
loose, yeah.
No, it stays on really well.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's collapsible, which is why I bought it in the first place. Mm-hmm. But I think I'll get a new hat for next year.
Okay, wow.
Speaking of next year, we are closing for the season. And we're not going to be silly on this, but just to say our closing date is Saturday, November the 5th. Mm-hmm. So just a little less than 2 weeks away, and we are encouraging people to get their food orders in.
Yes.
Bakery and kitchen. Yesterday, people came in and just cleaned us out of our food in the kitchen.
I heard some rumblings about that when I was down there.
And the women came in this morning, they said, "What happened?"
Yeah.
So and then people come in today and they're disappointed because we don't have anything much left. Anyway, they were busy this morning restocking, but it really helps us a lot if people do call in and order.
Yes.
And we're happy to take those orders, and we'll make it work for you when it's convenient for you to come back and pick it up.
Okay.
And that works for both bakery and food items from the kitchen.
So you've heard it here. Elspeth is imploring you, if you want to stock up for this winter, next Saturday's the closing date. It's just so much easier for everyone with planning and staffing. Just if you guys could call and place your order, and then there's no disappointment, and then they can keep everything stocked up for
and the thing
everyone.
is, we run out of ingredients. So, we have to order in our ingredients, and there's a week lead time on that, or 5 days usually. So it gets really complicated at the end.
You think you're just going to cruise through the ending, and now you're like, it's all this.
We're scrambling all the time. Like this morning, we don't have enough hamburger. Can we get more hamburger in the next 2 days? That kind of discussion. Yeah. So really, folks, please get your orders in.
Yes, okay. She's asking nicely. I think everybody can do that. So just if anyone's watching, because sometimes they are doing the video, what's your phone number, Elspeth, here at the market?
We are 543-6082. And please call us with your orders. Don't leave them on Facebook, because sometimes they get lost. Yeah. That's very difficult to manage. Mm-hmm. But you can go to our online store as well and order there. And that's an easy way to do it.
Oh, there you go. So they could just put in their order and then just okay, that's perfect.
But don't put it all for November the 5th.
Is there a cutoff?
There's a lot of don'ts in this video. No.
The rules are coming out now, so there's no deadline.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to close the online ordering down probably by next Monday.
Okay.
So that we kind of manage it up until then.
Okay. So market's still open, of course.
Yes.
And I know you guys have a really fun event coming up this week.
We do. Pumpkin carving we did that for years in conjunction with Jonathan Crouse at the radio station, and then of course during COVID we had to kind of curtail those activities, but we brought it back. So this year we're here in the greenhouse, and that's where we will be Friday afternoon starting at 1 o'clock.
Awesome.
Jonathan Crouse will be here in costume as usual. I will not be in costume. I probably wear my hat, but I'm not good at dressing up like that. Anyway, he always comes in a great costume, and some of the other folks in the radio station come by, and they always come in costume and take great pictures of each other. So they have a lot of fun. But bring your carving tools with you.
Yes.
We have limited supply of extra carving tools. The pumpkins are free, thanks to Joel DeLong, one of our pumpkin suppliers.
Yeah.
Joel DeLong at DeLong Farms in Bar's Corner provided us with pumpkins for this event. And we'll be working in the greenhouse so we can do this rain or shine. Okay. We have a great setup here with tables where people can work. We have buckets for all the guts from the pumpkin. If you want to take the seeds home, you're welcome to do that. If you have a pig, you can also take the stuff home and feed your pig. Otherwise, Mark will take it to his pigs.
Okay.
But anyway, we set up in the greenhouse, and we have a little bit of refreshments for people. And it's a fun afternoon.
Nice.
Starting at 1, usually runs for about an hour and a half or so. And we give some small prizes out at the end. And it's not highly organized. Just bring your tools and
do your thing.
Pick your pumpkin and go to work.
So I used to come to this when Grace was
Yes.
younger, and I was thinking about this. So but now I'm out of this public school. She's in university now, guys. That's how long I've been hanging out here. But is there no school Friday?
No, not
Okay,
Friday
no school
afternoon.
Fridays.
Yeah, it's a
So
professional
it's
development
perfect.
day. Yes.
So that's perfect, because I was thinking 1 o'clock. Wait, is there no school? So there's
Right.
no school, so lots of chance for the
Yes.
kid. What a great activity, and it's supposed to be
It is.
beautiful Friday.
Yes. We have
That'd be a
found
nice
that
day.
our most successful numbers have always been on the professional development day. Surprisingly
Makes sense.
enough, people are looking for some things to do with the children that they
that's
may
perfect.
be caring for,
Right.
and this is a great one to
Oh,
come
I
to.
love that. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So that's this Friday.
1
to-
o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Bring your tools.
Bring your carving tools.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else, Elspeth? We've got
Well,
the closing date. We've got the
yes.
pumpkin carving party.
Yes, and we have a great deal on apples right now. We have
Okay.
Cortland and Gravenstein apples, 10-pound bags for $9.95.
Oh, okay.
Trying to clean up our little inventory of
Yes.
things before the end of the season. And other than that, it has been an amazing fall of weather. And there's a few bulbs left, so if you haven't planted yet,
Okay.
we still have a few things, not as much choice, but there are still some bulbs available if you need a gardening activity. Maybe not in the next couple of days because it's kind of wet right
Yeah,
now, but
this
there are
weekend.
some days it'll dry up, and mine have not gone in the ground yet. So
No, mine neither.
no. So
Glad to hear you
we're
say
not
there's
setting-
still time.
We're not setting a good example,
I
but
know.
it is a little
Busy.
reminder about that. And I've mentioned our closing date, November the 5th, but I am going to mention our opening date because, you know, on Labor Day weekend, somebody asked me, "What day are you closing?" And then there was a pause. "What day are you opening?" And I thought, I looked up on my calendar and I went, March 30th, 2023.
Okay.
There you have it.
We like to have that date to look forward to, Elspeth.
Well, we put it up on the sign just to remind people that it's not that far
I
away.
know, it's that sign kind of carries us through
does.
those cold, bitter days of January and February for sure.
And I am up to my ears in planning plants for next year, getting my orders organized, and we're here doing all the things that we have to do to get ready for next year. This morning, Corinne was ordering giftware, and I'm ordering plants and pots and all those things. So even though people say, "Oh, you must be slowing down," it doesn't feel like that yet.
You're ramping up to slow
We're
down.
ramping up for next year.
Yeah,
So,
ramping up for next
yeah,
year.
we're closing up 2022, season 37. So a big thank you,
Wow.
first of all, to you, Jennifer. You've done a great job of keeping us in front of people
Yes.
over the last number of months. And thank you to all our very loyal customers who keep us going.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, it's been a wonderful season here again at Wiles Lake Farm Market. This market means so much to us here in the community, and of course you do as well, Elspeth. So we're just
thank
really
you.
happy to share the news of all the wonderful things that happen here throughout this season. That seems like we start in the cold and we end in the warm fall weather, but it goes so quickly.
I love the backdrop today because
know.
the leaves are falling off the trees and it's the color is behind us,
Yeah.
and there is no snow and not even a frost.
No.
Honestly, I'm still eating tomatoes.
I know.
Like,
It's
there's
been
still a few hanging on
very
one little
warm
plant.
fall.
Yeah, it has.
Anyway, well,
Bye.
those are our important dates. Everything there. Call the market if you want to place any orders before their closing date on November 5th. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Elspeth.
Thank you, Jennifer.